Hey guys, Titan Preparedness, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the new year. Happy 2024. This is going to be a very busy year for us as a channel, for us as Americans, and for us as a prepping landscape. So for this video I want to talk about kind of where have I been, what have I been up to, and kind of the updates for the channel. What's going on with America in 2024, and what's going on with the prepping world in 2024. So first off, it's been a couple weeks, couple months since I've been able to sit behind a camera and actually record content. As of now, we're going to be trying to keep putting out the one video per week platform on Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I'm willing to change that time and that date if enough people get together and say, hey, I want Tuesdays at 5 p.m., I want Wednesdays at 7 p.m., whatever. If enough people say, hey, Monday doesn't work for me, right, I'll watch your videos on Wednesday, that's fine, right? We can change it. Not a big deal, not a big problem. But as of right now, we will try to put out one video per week, Mondays at 6 p.m. One thing that I'm going to start doing for this 2024 year is doing mini-series. I put out the What If series a year, maybe a year and a half ago at this point, and y'all seem to enjoy them, right? Every week was a different topic, but it was all classified into this what if this happens type scenario. And we weren't just fishtailing, right? We weren't throwing darts at a board and going, well, what if an EMP hits? No, we were going with things that have happened either in the U.S.'s past or in other nations' past. Right, we talked about the Puerto Rican power outage. We talked about the Texas blackout during the heart of winter. We talked about the fuel crisis. We talked about inflation in Lebanon, I believe, or hyperinflation in Lebanon. And y'all seem to really enjoy those things. So for the 2024 year, I want to do little series. A lot of times when I make content, the final product is somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes long, because that is the average view duration somebody's going to watch a video for. And half the times they click through it. And a lot of the times these subjects that we are covering don't get enough attention in that 10 to 15 minutes. So what I want to do is do multiple videos on a subject or somewhere close to a subject, and that way I can cover different avenues, if that makes sense. So for example, I've got the Great Depression series coming out. Don't know when it's coming out, but I've already created it. It's already been made. It will come out eventually. But it's 4 different videos of the Great Depression, but 4 different angles. And again, the reason I do that is because I could sit here and talk about the Great Depression for an hour and a half, and how many of y'all are going to watch an hour-long video on the Great Depression? Probably not many. So if I break it down and then do different avenues, it should garner a little bit more audience, a little bit more attention, a little bit more audience retention, at least in theory. So I'm going to try that, at least for the first little while. We're going to do different series, and it might not be, you know, an apples to apples comparison on the series, but it might be an apples to oranges type thing. The second thing that we are going to try to do, not necessarily every single week, but kind of every now and again, is a Solar Saturdays. And what Solar Saturdays is going to be about is anything to involve solar, anything to involve the outside the house type things. So solar generators, solar cookers, solar panels, a greenhouse because technically it runs on the sun, things like that, right? That I can talk about it in here, but it doesn't give it the full aspect unless I'm outside actually in the sun doing a project. So every once in a while you might see a Solar Saturdays pop up, and you know, don't get used to them, but it's something that we're going to try here on this channel. When it comes to our gardening this year, we are trying to go above and beyond. We are trying to double, if not triple, our output that we had last year. I think last year we only did like 3 gardening videos, and that was about it. This year I want to do more videos and more information and just more tips, tricks, ideas on how to grow a better garden. Those will not interfere with the Monday's content. So during the growing season, don't expect like you hop on here on Monday and be like, it's another freaking gardening video. right? They're not going to interfere. They'll have their own separate day where we talk about gardening. What does the U.S. have in store for 2024? Well, of course, we have a presidential election and all the fun that comes with that. Now that bleeds over into the prepping world. What do I expect from the prepping world? What do I expect from prepper creators to be putting out during this year? A lot of Civil War videos are coming, right? If I had $1 for every Civil War video that's coming, I could probably retire this year. Major power outages. Those are supposedly coming, right? If you look on any TikTok, any Instagram, they're talking about, oh, they're going to knock out the power so they don't have to vote during 2024. We just had Leave the World Behind, which I'm doing content on. We've got the Civil War movie coming out. Is it predictive programming? Who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a producer voicing his little video movie he wants to show. Or maybe it's, the future. But I can tell you that as far as the preppers are concerned, you're going to see hundreds, if not thousands, of Civil War videos, especially when the movie comes out. Right? They're going to be talking about the movie, but they're also going to be talking about, this is what we're going to see in 2 months' time. As far as Leave the World Behind and other power outage blackout movies, you see it all the time. This is what the future looks like, right? They're showing you their hand. This is it. So of course, as more of those movies start getting produced, and as close as we get to the election, you're going to see a lot more of it, right? And people are going to hop on board because it's an easy paycheck. It is what it is, right? I can't stop the machine. I can only complain about it. If you want to watch that content, don't look here. If you don't like that content, hey, you found a common sense prepping channel. Weird. So as far as adventure videos go, we already have our first one planned, and it's not, the big adventures that we always do, but it's going to be a good one. Always get out there, always test your bags, always be ready for your gear. Go out here and do an overnight power outage. Go out here and do an overnight hiking trip with your bag, right? Always be ready, always be testing your gear. We are going to do a couple more Titan 10-mile challenges this year. And if you are a content creator, hey, hop on board with us, right? But yeah, this is good stuff, good stuff. We look forward to this year. Look forward to seeing what it has in store. It could be the best year for prepping content. It could be the bad year for prepping content. Who knows? I guess we will see at the end of the year. But y'all, again, stay safe out there. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the new year. Y'all take care.